Am I the asshole for being cold to a newish coworker?
Probably.
I, 29 male, am a super social guy at work. We used to have a really cold, unwelcoming office, and my team, 4 of us all together, were brought on to improve morale. So I'm not saying that to brag. It's literally part of my job description: organizing events, fielding complaints, and relationship dynamics. Just generally making sure everyone is comfortable and happy. I'd like to say I'm pretty darn well liked, and I haven't seen any evidence to the contrary yet. And this has spilled over into my life in general. And I'm one of those always smiling types overall. The reason I say this is because my colleagues have recently asked if I have a problem with our newest starter, 31 female. She works in sales and is a little quiet, most likely because she's new, but she's nice from what I hear. I've not got anything against her personally per se, but she's allegedly mentioned to my team, but not me, that she doesn't get invited to outside of work events, non-official functions, parties, dinners, etc. She's looped into all the official events, of course, and she spends a lot of time alone in and around the office. I admit to giving her a wide berth, but that is just because during her first week, what is a berth? BERTH?
And it's wide.
What the heck? We're about to learn something. Hold on. Berth?
A wide berth?
That
sounds like a lot less painful than a regular birth.
I don't think I've heard this word before. Berth. The noun is a ship's allotted place at a wharf or dock, or a fixed bed or bunk on a ship, train, or other means of transport. I think he's using that word to be like, I'm giving her a little more leeway in what she gets away with during her first week. I don't think he used that word correctly. That doesn't seem to make sense. Okay, whatever. I admit to giving her a wide berth. Okay.
I don't like that. Stop saying that.
Berth.
Stop.
But that is just because during her first week, before we'd been introduced, I was getting onto the elevator and noticed someone had dropped a key card in the lobby. I recognized her face and approached her at her desk when I got to our floor. She looked apprehensive about me approaching her, so I slapped on a smile and went to speak. I just got out and, excuse me, but I think, before she interrupted with what sounded like a pre-prepared speech about how she wants to keep work and personal life separate.
Oh, no.
And didn't wish to engage unless it was work-related. I didn't say anything and just placed her card on her desk and left it at that. She approached me at lunch that day to apologize, and she said she thought I was asking her out, but did so in front of a crowd of people to whom I then had to explain myself. Overall, she made me uncomfortable and feel guilty for being friendly. So I tend to follow her rules and only send her emails in group threads. But seeing as I'm something of a social hub in and outside of work, this had apparently had an effect on others, kind of distancing themselves too. So, am I the asshole for following her rules of engagement? P.S. I have a partner of 4 years who works with us in a different department.
No, she's the asshole.
She is the asshole, but I feel like OP is a little bit full of himself, just the way he
Okay,
writes.
OP is definitely full of himself, but OP has done nothing wrong.
No, I know. It's just so funny how in like every paragraph he's like, I have a job. Everyone loves me, by the way. I went to go give her card back. I am a social hub in and out of the office.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of my job description to make sure that everybody's happy. I host dinners. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, cool. Well, we love a confident king. That is so embarrassing that girl did that. Like, imagine your coworker giving you back your ID card that you dropped, and then you saying, sorry, I don't want to engage outside of work-related topics. And he goes, okay, here's your ID card
Oh my
for
God.
work.
I would
she
literally...
goes, I thought you were asking me out.
I would drop dead. I can't.
I think she has to quit. I'm just kidding.
I think she has to get a new face and a new name and leave the country.
That is giving the same energy of when you're checking out at a store and they're like, phone number? And the girl goes, I have a boyfriend. And they're like, it's for the rewards. No, I don't think you're an asshole, but I feel like you could have made a more lighthearted joke and been like, haha, the reason why. Or you could kind of just go up to her and be like, hey, I'm not asking you out. No, but be like, hey, I know I didn't include you on all the emails that involved events outside of work, but I know that you mentioned you like to keep work and friendships separate. Like, I don't know. I feel like he could be super lighthearted about it and be like, do you want me to add you to those emails? Like, that would be the most professional. And then once you get to know her a little more and create more of a personal rapport, maybe then you can start initiating the jokes of like, remember when you thought I was going to ask you out?
Yeah.
Because I found your ID card.
I mean, you could also just do like a total power move and like, no, you know what? No, that's just me being an asshole. I'm not going to say that. But
wait, I need to know.
I was going to say just like continue to not include her and stuff and be like, this is what she wanted.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be an asshole
don't be too much of an asshole. I'm just an asshole.
I think that the girl is probably nice enough. And like the only thing she really did wrong was she thought the cute guy at work was going to ask her out.
So maybe she's full of herself.
Maybe.
Yikes.
I don't know. I just don't think that either of them made that huge of a mistake.
No, they didn't. They didn't. It's really not that big of a deal.
I think this is something that's really not that deep.
It's not that deep.
She thought the cute popular guy was going to ask her out when he came up to her and approached her with a cute little smile on his face. She read the room wrong.
That's humiliating.
It probably made OP be like, I don't know. I don't know why OP has this like little teeny bit of resentment towards her. Yeah. Like, I feel like just brush it off and invite her to
he's
stuff.
He's probably just salty about...
I feel like he's a little salty, right?
Yeah, he's just
But I don't know
salty.
why, because she didn't really do anything. Oh, for rejecting him. She, like, in theory, rejected him.
Maybe not even rejection is the word. I mean, I guess what it comes down to is rejection.
Yeah, like, because if he was asking her out...
Well, no. I was going to say, regardless of even in a romantic way, he plans all the work outings. And she's like, I don't want to be involved in that. And he's like, okay. Like, I'll be the first to say, I'm salty. Me and my counterpart at work are the two that are always like, let's plan outings. Let's all hang out. And when certain team members literally never want to come, we're like, okay. Yeah. We are butthurt that certain people never want to hang out with us. And it's fine. Yeah. You're allowed to go to work and not want to be friends with your coworkers. But who wouldn't want to hang out with me and Rashida? Like, come on.
Yeah, I feel like he has a bit of internalized resentment because he feels rejected by her.
REJECTED, rejected.
I think OP needs to check his ego.